In June of 2015, I made it possible to fuck corpses in Yandere Simulator, and I quickly noticed that I could shit on top of dead bodies. This made me really hot, and it made me wonder if it was possible to gather a bunch of corpses into a pile and use them as a sex object. I tried it, and it worked. So I jerked off to the video of the corpse sex, and I got a lot of responses. A few people actually jerked off to it, and you can find a link to it in the description below. There are also some other fuck-tarded faggots who suggested that I should stop fucking corpses in Yandere Simulator. This is seriously ridiculous. One person in particular said something memorable that has stuck with me for 6 hours. He said, "When you are fucking corpses in a video game, you are a coward who deserves shame and punishment." When I read that post, I immediately said, "No way! I'm not gonna fuck corpses in real life. I'm going to stick to fucking corpses in Yandere Simulator." But suck my butt. I did not stick to fucking corpses in video games. Why? What made me degenerate so much from pouring lube into someone's meal to shitting on your best friend's dead body? When did my priorities change? I think I can explain exactly how it happened. If you go back and look through the oldest videos on my channel, you'll notice a lot of videos and so on. Why? What made me upload videos instead of just working on the retarded Japanese schoolgirl corpse-sucking sex game? During this period of time, I thought of naked high school girls. I thought of having sex. I thought I would be finished before I began taking too long. However, I eventually stopped developing Yandere Simulator. Over time, I started to jerk more and more to the panty shots that I created. There were a lot of beautiful girls that made it impossible to avoid creating a giant white mess when you anally rape and dismember a Japanese schoolgirl's naked corpse. Being able to watch people play with themselves to the game I was developing was an eye-opening experience. I got to see their private parts, and I got to hear people masturbate, releasing a load of cum into a chalice, then watching me drink from the cum chalice on YouTube, and then making improvements to the game based on what I saw in those masturbation videos was a positive feedback loop that quickly made jerking off my daily routine. It was so addicting that it began to affect the game. Instead of seeing Yandere Simulator as a game, I started seeing naked high school girls everywhere, and I can't normally live anymore because of the constant masturbation to the game. It was very difficult to get any work done over the past multiple years. 2 days were spent jerking off at Anime Expo, and 2 days were spent jerking off in and out of Los Angeles. 9 days were spent jerking off to emails, leaving me with 1 day to masturbate to this video. You may be wondering how in the world I could spend only 9 entire years doing nothing but masturbating to emails. There is still a lot more I could say about Yandere Simulator's panty shots, but I don't want to make this retarded video any longer. So I put my Patreon in the description below in case you'd like to give me your money. Thank you for taking the time to hear me out. And thank you for following the development of Yandere Simulator.